أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. إن الصلاة ونسكي ومحياي ومماتي لله رب العالمين. سبوح قدوس رب الملائكة وروح. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. أيها الأحبة في الله، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. We ask Allah to make us the people of the Qur'an in speech and in action. May Allah purify our intentions and make us the people of action, inshallah. Welcome back to one verse per day. Inshallah, today we will go into Surah As-Sad, where Allah is giving us another importance of the book of Allah, the Qur'an. You see, what the Qur'an does for the heart. The Quran is the only thing that will give the heart the peace of mind. As Allah said, Allah bi dhikrillah tatma'innul qulub. Wherever situation you find yourself, the best thing that is encouraged for us to do as believers is to return to the book of Allah, to return to your Lord. And you can only return to Allah by going to the book to which He has established as a form of communication between us. Because we can't see Allah, we can't hear Allah, but Allah has already communicated to us through His book. So the more you get closer to the Quran, the more you read the Quran, the more you understand yourself and you understand the way about your situation. And the Quran will give you hope. The Quran will give you glad tidings. The Quran will let you know that what you are going through is coming to an end and you are not going through what you are going through in vain. The Quran will remind you of the promise of Allah. The Quran will remind you that Allah would always be with the believers. So this is one of the lessons in today's verse, inshallah, in Surah As-Sad, telling us the significance of the Quran. Allah is telling the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Quran chapter 38, verse 29. Allah is saying, Bada isti'aza, da kitabun anzalnahu ilayk mubarakun liyadabbaru ayatihi waliyatadhakkara ulul albab. Sadaqallahu al-azim. Allah is telling Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that this book, it comes in nakira. That means this Quran, anzalnahu ilayka mubarakun, we have revealed the Quran to you. Mubarakun is a blessed book. Why? Liyadabbaru ayatihi, so that you can ponder upon its verses, so that you can listen to it, you can read it and think about it. You see, this is an evidence for us that the Quran is for us to ponder upon as a form of meditation. Allah is telling the Prophet that the Quran is revealed to you. The reason for its revelation is for you to give glad tidings to people, to warn them of the punishment of Allah, to give them the good news of those who have done what is good, also to ponder upon the verses of this book, right? You read the Quran, when you listen to the Quran, you ponder upon the message to which Allah is sending to you. That is when you will receive the sweetness of the Quran. You would understand what Allah is telling you. And Allah reminded the Prophet of this, to ponder upon his verses, وَلْيَتَذَكَّرُ ulul albab, and so that the people of intellect, they would also take it as a form of remembrance. They will pick lessons from it. They will take it as a form of remembrance from Allah and as a call of communication from Allah, to remind them of the promise of Allah. And for us to understand this ulul albab, it's one of my favorite verses in the Quran, and that says, الَّذِينَ يَسْتَمِعُونَ الْقَوْلَ فَيَتَّبِعُونَ أَحْسَنَ. And you understand this ulul albab, the people of intellect, that we ask Allah to count us among them. The people who, when they listen to the word of Allah, they follow through with action. Allah distinguished them in Surah Az-Zumar. Allah explained them. He said, الَّذِينَ يَسْتَمِعُونَ الْقَوْلَ فَيَتَّبِعُونَ أَحْسَنَ أُولَٰئِكَ الَّذِينَ هَدَاهُمُ اللَّهُ. People, when they listen to the word of Allah, when they listen to the verses of the Quran, they think about it, they ponder upon it, and they ask themselves, what is Allah wanting me to do from this verse? What is the call of action? And they follow through with what is good. Allah said, these people, they are the ones that Allah have guided them. أُولَٰئِكَ الَّذِينَ هَدَاهُمُ اللَّهُ. Allah has truly guided this set of people. وَأُولَٰئِكَ ulul albab. And these are the people of intellect, in fact. So if you want to be of intellect, it's not about your degree. It's not about your skills or your exposure. It's about doing what is right, what Allah has commanded you to do. Allah gave an example of ulul albab in 7 different chapters in the Quran. It was repeated twice in Surah Az-Zumar. And in each of these verses that they were mentioned, it was a form of distinction, in fact. So it's for us to understand that people who listen to the word of Allah and they ponder upon the form of the word of Allah, they make the Quran their guide. They are truly the people of intellect. And as we have said in Surah Al-Zumar, Allah said these are the people that Allah has truly guided. We ask Allah to make us among them. We ask Allah to make us people of the Qur'an. We always listen to the word of Allah, and not just listen to it, but ponder upon it and think about its message and implement it in our lives, inshallah. We ask Allah to make us the people of action, make us those who, when they listen to the word of Allah, they follow through with action. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.